One thing I like about these RV window style is that it can be raining outside like it is right now, and you can see that the window's open and the rain does not come in. So that's actually kind of cool. Hey guys, just a quick update here in the camper. I'm sitting in my 2023 HQ19 and I'm working on the toilet, so I'm going to show you guys this. I've pulled out the old toilet in here and there's just that hole right there. Removing those screws does not give you access to do anything with that, right? You still are not going to be able to remove that. I removed the screws to try to twist it around. There's allegedly some kind of tool of some sort that you can use to remove that, but I don't need to get into that, so I just left it alone. What I'm actually going to do is I created a stencil or an impression or whatever you want to call this, and this is just on a piece of plywood, and this will go over this hole like this and make a level surface for you to install that composting toilet. So this impression is made with the dimensions of a composting toilet. I'll have a longer video that kind of showcases exactly how I did this, but that's what's gonna sit here. I've offset this hole. If you're looking at this hole, it's not in the center. I've offset it to this side because that's gonna push the toilet to this side. What I found out is when I was sitting down on the toilet, if I was to center that hole, my right arm was right in this. So I decided to off-center it, and that way it pushes it this way. And when you close the door, you're gonna gain an inch. So I just moved it about that same distance right there. And so when you close the door, it's gonna look centered, and also your arm won't be pushed up against this. So that was the idea for that. The water thing is not closed off yet, but I intend on just putting a pipe on there, like some kind of little water squirter thing, and directly plug it into that so that you can use that to clean the bowl. So I'm not going to cap that off. That's my idea for that. Let's see. Oh, and for this here, I'm actually going to make this, I'm going to 3D print this. So I'm actually going to go legit with this. I'm going to scan it into a 3D application, and I'm going to print this whole piece off right here. So it's actually made out of ABS plastic or something like that. So that's what I'm going to do with this. And I think I'm going to do tabs so you can actually screw this in. I know that it's completely possible to just screw this into the floor. But what I like to do is that when I'm building these things, I want to do it in such a way that if somebody doesn't like this and they want to revert back to the old toilet, they can easily just pull this out, put the old toilet back in, and they're good to go. So my idea, hopefully it works out, is to put tabs across this so that you can actually just use these same screw holes to hold this down with. All right, that is the idea. We'll see how it pans out in real life. So that is upcoming. Yeah, and so if you think that's an excellent idea and you're like, oh, hey, I want one of those, let me know. It's something that after I get the process defined, I'll be able to print out a whole lot of those. So if you guys are finding, hey, I'd also like that. I don't have a wood shop. I don't want to go through all this. I don't have a 3D printer. And you're interested, message me or put a note in the description or in the comment section below. And I should be able to, I don't know, mass produce them after I figure out exactly how it's going to go in there for those that want to convert to composting or whatever other doohickeys that you want to print. Maybe, you know, you're not able to find support anymore from Blackseries or whatever for a particular thing that you have, and I've got it in here. There's nothing that stops me from scanning it and reproducing it. And then I haven't shown the inside, and this is not an inside walkthrough video, but I like the silver on this here. It's all brushed like aluminum or whatever kind of look. And then the black trim along this I like as well. And that kind of comes down like so and matches that as well. This here, check this out. Little delamination action here. I can put my whole hand in here, so it's actually pretty big. Okay, so quick second. This is not an I hate Blackseries video, right? Not at all. This is a, hey Blackseries, we love your products. I think your products are great, right? I bought this knowing very well that some of these things were going on. And for people like me that like to tinker, that's fine. I can get in there and fix it. This is more like a Blackseries. Your product is doing this. This may affect some people negatively who don't have the know-how to go out there and fix these things. So if you're watching this video, hey, maybe fix it, or call me, let me know, hey Marcus, that delamination you're experiencing, so sorry about that, but this is how you take care of that. And guess what? I'll pop right back on here and I'll be like, hey guys, this thing was delaminating, Blackseries cold, told me exactly how to fix this, went up there, fixed it, it's been like this now for X amount and it's working, right? This is one of those things, it's just a community thing where everybody's helping everybody. You guys have got a product out there, solid product, solid chassis as far as I'm concerned. Certain things that need to be tweaked, and that's what I highlight in my videos. It's never, hey guys, don't go out there, don't buy Blackseries. Not at all. It's like, hey guys, if you buy Blackseries, look at what mine is doing. Yours might do the same thing. I'm going to work through it. I'm going to fix it. Look how I fix it, kind of thing. So back to it. So we'll have to work on that and see if we can't just remove this whole thing, clean it completely out, and then just put some legitimate glue in there. There's no reason whatsoever this should be delaminating like this. So I'll have to figure out either these materials are dissimilar and hard to glue, or they're just using cheap glue to kind of contain this. If you've got a similar situation and you already found a fix, please in the comment section just note that. But yeah, so far that is what that looks like. So that's about it, I think. So when I do the scan of the 3D, I'm going to actually try to capture that and show you guys exactly how I scan it and how I turn it into a 3D image. So I'll try to do that. I don't know if I'll have time, but I'll try to actually detail the whole scanning process and then the whole printing process to see how it turns out. But I think there's going to be a bunch of samples and trial and error to get it snug and get it to fit right. But we'll see what happens. But I do have that piece of wood that's already going to set me off. And then if anybody's got a better idea of how to scan these things, or getting the dimensions, or maybe you already have the dimensions for this in CAD, I would love to get that from you. So I just need something that is a mold of the base off that so I can build on. But that's about it for right now. Until then, peace.